Welcome to Reach a Village. So we are talking today with Erin. She is our Director of Partner Development here at Reach a Village. And we thought it would be great to kind of hear a little bit, hear some stories from the people who work here, and get a little background and information on them. So Erin, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, we're super excited to share your story with all of our listeners here. So, Erin, so how long have you been with Reach a Village?
I've been with Reach a Village for almost 4 years already, and it's been amazing to see how God has helped us to grow in such a relatively short period of time. And it's really been a joy to see what God is doing both here in the U.S. and around the world.
Amen. Amen. So, what really got you interested in this work?
Well, I would say that my interest in international missions began really as a college student. So I've went on my first mission trips in college, and I really had a heart to help people in need. And as I was finishing college and thinking about what I wanted to do with my life, I'm like, what is important to me? And I thought to myself, the most important thing is that someone has a relationship with the Lord. I know there are so many great needs around the world, but to me, it just starting with knowing the Lord and how much He can transform your life just by being in a relationship with Him. And so it's really been my pleasure and my joy to serve the Lord in different ministries that really focus on reaching the lost for Christ. And so I've really been pleased to serve the Lord in this way for the past few years.
That's awesome. So, it sounds to me like you've got some great past experience. Do you want to talk a little bit about how your past experience shaped you, or maybe a little bit about your past experience? So obviously you got interested in college, and then kind of how did that develop? How did that kind of play out?
Yes, so I have served at a couple ministries, and it's really been an exciting ride, really, to see how God has opened different doors for me to travel around the world. I've led leadership trainings, I've done program evaluations in Africa and South America and in areas of Europe. And it's really been really special, and I've enjoyed seeing how God is working in different parts of the world and how He's using local people even to reach their own people for the Lord. And one thing that really impressed me in traveling with Reach a Village was when I went to Cambodia. So I had been to Southeast Asia before, but Cambodia was really different for me in that Buddhism really just permeated throughout the entire country. Here in America, we may see a church, relatively frequently, but in Cambodia, I didn't see a single church, but I saw so many um, spirit houses. I saw so many places of worship, and I just got it that these people that they don't know Christians, they don't have a church, and there's really such a great need for the gospel. And so that's really stuck with me in this time that I've served with Reach a Village. Is there are so many people in the world that still need to know about Jesus, that He came and that He died for them.
Hmm. Amen. So, wow. So, you've been to Cambodia. What other countries in Southeast Asia have you traveled?
I've been to the Philippines, where we have our values education ministry, and that has been really, really awesome. As one of the few ladies on our team in the U.S., to see this ministry that's primarily led by women
Yeah.
in the Philippines, and I'll tell you, they're really extraordinary women. They are so committed. They are so hardworking, and they will do anything to help reach children in schools with the gospel. And they're making such incredible strides for the Lord, and their dedication is just really remarkable.
Hmm. So, tell us a little bit about where you're from, where'd you grow up, what's your background?
Actually, I'm from a small town in Illinois, about an hour south of Chicago. And actually, when I think about it, you could probably consider it a village because it's about 1,500 people. We don't have a single stoplight. But yes, it's a small town.
Hmm.
So I was born and raised really in the country. And I'm thankful for the opportunities where God has given a country girl to serve in such cool ways.
So the country girl eventually went to university. So where did you go? I'm curious.
Sure. So I went to Olivet Nazarene University in Bourbonnais, Illinois, which wasn't too far from home. But I guess that was really the launching point for me. To then I did missions, like I said, in college, and then traveling overseas numerous times and seeing God's work around the world. So yeah, it's really been exciting to see God open doors for me that I certainly never expected.
Awesome. So tell us maybe a little fun fact about you that maybe some other people wouldn't know.
A fun fact. Um, my my mom is one of 8 daughters and 0 sons.
Wow.
So, and they also, she grew up on a farm too. So they were country girls, no boys. I cannot imagine my poor grandpa in the house with all women.
Oh.
But yeah, it's wonderful. All of my mom's sisters, they are close, and a lot of them still live in this area too. So it's been wonderful to have such a big family, lots of aunts and uncles and cousins. It's really, yeah, it's a wonderful family.
Awesome. Well, so what do you look forward to? What do you see with Reach a Village? What are you looking forward to maybe in the next year or so?
Well, it's been exciting to see how God has opened new doors for partnerships here in the U.S. and overseas, and how that's really helping to grow the ministry, because we're all about reaching people for the Lord, people that have been overlooked or neglected by traditional missionaries that just haven't been reached yet. And so it's exciting to see new opportunities to keep spreading the word, get people the Bible, their first copy of the Bible, and just seeing what God's doing. Because it's really exciting to see how people are responding to the gospel, to see their lives being transformed in real and in tangible ways, just like mine has been, just like people that in my life. And so I know the Lord has great things in store for us as a ministry, as we're growing here in this country, and how He's working around the world, and how He's calling new local Christians and opening new doors for ministry.
Amen. Well, thank you so much for coming in today and giving us a little information about who you are, what you do, what you're passionate about, and look forward to having you back on.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Thanks so much.
All right. So again, you can visit us at Reach a Village on our webpage. You can visit us on Facebook, Twitter. Reach out to us, interact with us, let us know what you're thinking, what you thought about this episode, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. All right. Have a good one.